you for coming to the forum tonight. My name is Charles Shaw, and I want to be your next mayor. I love Alexander City, and I love its people. I recognize that we have suffered some hard times in recent years, and too many of us continue to suffer. We can work our way out of these difficult times. However, it's going to take working together to move forward. You have heard and read each candidate's ideas that economic development, jobs are the important things, and infrastructure are the most important things that face the mayors today. But we can work out these problems if we work together. If we look at data statistics, we see that we are in a crisis at this time. Also, many of our citizens have lost confidence in our local government. They feel that decline is inevitable, and that instead of looking for solutions, they feel that we should lower our standards or lower our sights. I disagree. I will say that the challenges that we face are real and they are serious, but they are not impossible to tackle. I am confident that working together, we can face these challenges and work them out, and we will win. Now is the time to choose the right candidate to begin to address and repair these issues. I will be the first to tell you, I agree that times are hard and look bleak, and also I know we are a better city than this and we can do better. Most important, we must all realize that we cannot turn back. There are much work to be done. We cannot turn back because we have so many children to educate. We cannot turn back because we have too many veterans to take care of. We cannot turn back because we have too many citizens out of jobs. We must walk together hand in hand.
We have 4 questions. Each question you'll have 1.5 minutes to answer. First question. What should be the specific role of the city in maximizing the potential of the Russell Brand's Fruit of the Loom properties?
Well, I feel like the city needs to be involved. As most of you know, there's going to be a new road cut in to open up the property. It will be a through road eventually, but to begin with right now, it will only be a 2-lane road coming in off 280. That will open up the property, and it will make it more attractive to people. The city needs to be involved. They need to advertise. They need to let people know what's available at the Russell property. Those buildings are good buildings. They can be used by different companies. They are buildings that can be utilized by companies that would not have to build a building or that are interested in coming into town and starting up in a hurry. So the city should work with Russell and with the surrounding areas to bring businesses into the Russell property.
Thank you. Second question. Given the current economic reality, what would you do to either increase revenue or decrease cost to ensure a healthy financial future for the city?
Well, again, the economy is the major thing right now. I think everybody, any elected official, the mayor especially, should work toward bringing jobs into town. You don't just call up somebody and tell them to come to town. You sort of have to make friends, and we've made friends with the car manufacturers, and we've been successful in bringing them into the county and into town. So we've got to bring jobs. We've got to increase our economy by jobs. We're working toward that, and the city should play the leading role. The mayor should take part in it. Of course, there's other ways. You know, we need more retailing, but if you don't have jobs, you don't have money, you cannot increase retail because you don't have enough support. And we've been in trying times in the last few years, so we've got to work for bringing jobs into town to get people back to work, get people spending money, and increase the revenue of Alexander City. I'm not in favor of raising taxes to increase revenue.
Okay. Next question. During your tenure as mayor, would you commit to ensuring that the business of the city comes under the management of a professionally certified manager or administrator?
I'm not that familiar. I think the mayor does the job. You don't need a city manager or administrator. I think the mayor should be the strong person in the city, and if they do the job, you do not need a city manager. I'm not that familiar with what a city manager would do, what their powers would be. If it cut the mayor out completely, if I knew more about it, I might would be in favor of it. But I think if the mayor steps up, does what they're supposed to do, and be a strong leader in the community, you don't need a city manager or administrator.
Last question. Specifically, what 3 strategic priorities do you see as imperative for Alexander City?
Well, the priorities, as we've all stated, is the economy. Infrastructure is another. We got to have infrastructure. We've got to have good roads. We've got to have. We need a clean city. Something that looks attractive when tourists come into town, when business come into town. Usually, when business coming into town, you don't know they're coming. They usually come 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Just come in and visit. So we need a clean city. We need an attractive city. We need the city to be presentable, when people come into town. That's one of the things that we need to do. The city also needs, not only be taking a lead role in economic development, they need to have taken a lead role with the chamber in retail. We are increasing downtown and improving downtown. It's beautiful. We need to take advantage of 280. 280 is where the traffic, some 35,000 cars each day coming up and down 280. So we need to take advantage of what's available now. Yes, we need to keep attracting, and Alex City is attractive in downtown areas, so we need to continue to make it more attractive that people would want to come into the city and come into our area. I would like to thank the chamber, thank the Outlook, Mr. Boone, for putting this on tonight. And I want to thank all of you for coming out tonight. I appreciate you listening to our ideas and our concerns. Again, I would like to be the next mayor of Alexander City. I assure you that I will be a mayor for all the people, young and old alike. I will listen to your ideas and your suggestions as you have listened to mine tonight. I feel sure that we should face the challenges that lay before us in a united front. But we should face those challenges with hope and not fear, and with optimism. I am sure that we have to deal with the unknown problems along the way as we face the problems that we are aware of today. However, let us face these as a team with unending hope. As long as we have among us honesty, hard work, and fair play, we can overcome any obstacle. We will not turn back, and we will not fail. We cannot. There is too much at stake. Our children, our grandchildren are dependent on us. We must move forward. As we tackle our problems together, let us not forget all the positives that we have in Alex City. We have this wonderful college, the Technology Center here, that offers numerous opportunities, especially for our young people. We have a fabulous hospital that has been recognized nationally. And we have beautiful Lake Martin, which offers countless ways to help the city, not only in recreation, but also in business. Most importantly, we have our people, our very strong people. Most of us have seen tough times, and we've survived. Actually, we became stronger people because of these struggles. Let me tell you, we can survive again, and not only survive, but thrive. I want to be your leader through this. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless Alex City.